No one can deny the fact that the crypto market is on fire. Look at crypto bubbles on the monthly time frame. Everything is green. Everything is bullish. Look at the gains that you guys have had so far. No wonder when you look at the fear and greed index, you can see that everything as well is in green. 75, 73, 71, 65. We are in a greed situation. And guys, if you look at what I mentioned yesterday, you can see analyze Bitcoin exactly. Look at this chart here. I'm going to show you guys what the liquidation heat map has to say regarding what we should be expecting this week for Bitcoin. But now I'm here to share with you guys the best altcoins that you can buy this week that will make you massive gains, amazing gains. And these altcoins are still undervalued. They haven't yet moved like crazy. If you look at crypto bubbles, you're gonna see that there are still some altcoins. You look at like Dodge and many others that are still yet to pump. They haven't yet done anything real, right, as compared to other coins. You can see even Shiba Inu is still there lagging, and these and there are many others. But today, guys, undervalued. They haven't yet moved that I think are going to really make if you look at crypto bubbles, you're gonna this week, see that there are still some altcoins. You look at like Dodge and many others that are still yet to pump. They haven't yet done guys anything real. If you look as compared to other coins, you can see even Shiba Inu is still there lagging. And this and there are many others. But today, guys, they haven't yet moved that try as hard as possible. Going to really give you guys the best out this week. And at the same time, you look at like Dodge and at the same time, I also want you guys to understand that what I do here is not something easy that everyone can do. I try to bring you guys the best. I do a lot of research, a lot of analysis to make sure I give you guys the best. So the least you can do right now is at least smash the subscribe button if you haven't yet done so. Like the content to help the content reach out to other people out there. And yeah, comment your thought below what you think about the next few months in the crypto space and so on and so forth. And those of you who are in cryptocurrency or you are exposed to the internet and you don't yet have a VPN, guys, you need to have a VPN. VPN will help protect you from hackers, from those who want to extort money from you. Let me just pause this. Just go to the description of this video and you're gonna see this link here, get VPN. Click on this one, you're gonna take you to this not VPN section. Guys, you need to get VPN to protect yourself online, and this is an affiliate. If you click on this link here, I'm an affiliate to NordVPN. So if you buy NordVPN, I'm gonna get some commission. So just a disclosure that this is an affiliate link. If you click on it, know that I'm going to, like, you click and buy, I'm gonna get some discount. But you get massive discount because you are using the link, my link. You get up to 73% off. And normally it would have been 11.59, but you get it just for 3.39 per month. This is fantastic, guys. So go and get VPN, protect yourself. And if you want to protect your password as well, go and get NotPass. Protect your password. Don't allow those bad guys hack your phone, hack your computer, get your information, and then start draining your cryptos. You have to protect yourself. This is one of the most brutal space in the financial market. So make sure you protect yourself. Now, this is what we're gonna do, guys, in today's video. I want us to first of all look at Bitcoin. Like what we do here, Bitcoin plays an important role in it. I want us to generally look at Bitcoin to see where we are with this bad boy. It's important. I'm gonna we're gonna look at Bitcoin, look at the liquidation heat map to enable us to know when to buy this altcoins that are gonna make us massive gains this week. And I'm gonna analyze these altcoins mostly on the weekly time frame. But I want you guys to see the bigger picture of where we are and where we might be heading towards with these altcoins. Now, let's stick with Bitcoin first. Let's go to the daily time, the weekly time frame of Bitcoin. Let's see what the weekly time frame of Bitcoin is saying. Because guys, if you want to understand Bitcoin, you need to understand what the weekly time frame of Bitcoin is actually saying in terms of like how is the weekly structure. Now, looking at this, we can attest that we can see that on the weekly time frame we are bearish. Okay, we are bearish. Even though we are still above the 5-day and the 13-day EMA. But this week starts as a bearish week, okay, for Bitcoin in general. Now, the, 3 weeks ago, we saw how Bitcoin came right down here to around $114. No, that was 3 days ago. Let me go. Okay, now I was looking at the daily time frame. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you see the same. We are bearish. This is the weekly time frame. We are still bearish. And last week we saw Bitcoin went right down to about $114,000. And we saw this recovery back towards this key level, and ever since, we haven't been able to break and close above $120,000 for Bitcoin. So, for us to start consider Bitcoin to be back in the bullish state, we need to look at Bitcoin, or need to see Bitcoin trade above $120,000. If we see Bitcoin keep playing around this zone going sideways, then there's still high chances that they can take price to recover half of this vector candle. Yeah, you can see here around $114,000. They can take us back there to recover. And if we see price go there, they can as well bring price right down to 111 and $110,000. You can see all these areas here are areas of liquidity that I've marked here. You see all these areas, yeah, areas of liquidity that I've marked already, to anticipate what might happen in the future. If price does come to this area, I'm gonna now look at opportunities to get in. Now, guys, sorry that my camera is not clear. I'm in the library today. I didn't bring I'm not in my usual setup. I would have brought um my lightning. I cannot really go live today at home, my studio at home, because kids at home and a lot of noise. So I have to go out somewhere and do this content for you guys. But looking at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, we are bearish. And if we look at this on the daily time frame, it's confirmed still that we are bearish. And we should be bullish again until price close above $120,000 I mentioned, and from there we can keep going to the upside. But now, Bitcoin can keep doing this, like moving around this. You can see ever since price came here, and that was around Monday, 14 July. We have been moving sideways, up and down. So if Bitcoin keep doing this, like moving sideways for a long time, we are gonna see all coins move really crazy, like crazy. But if we see a sudden dump with Bitcoin, and then it's not going to be good for your altcoins, our altcoins. So for now, even though Bitcoin looks bearish, we are not seeing that massive dip with Bitcoin, like with volume and all the stuff. Price is still above the 50-day moving average, above the 5-day moving average, above the 13-day moving average. So this, even though we are pointing downward, like looking more bearish, we are still in a good spot holding key areas, right? So I don't want you guys to get confused. Now this is the state of Bitcoin. Okay, now let's go now to dominance. Dominance will give you more perspective as to where we are. Now, looking at dominance on the weekly time frame, you can see where we are. Guys, you have to see this. I love this. I love this, guys. See, look at where we are. We are just sitting around the 50-day moving average. Now, what has happened in the past? Each time, or every time price get to the 50-day moving average, price always bounce. You can see price is gonna form a week, something like a week like this, then move back to the upside. And look at where we are right now. This week, this swing low has been created here, and now this week should decide whether we are going to recover at least half of this vector candle, or maybe price going to continue downward. But if you zoom out, you see price have recovered already half of this candle last week. You can see we saw this spike to the upside there, and dip, but now you're seeing this week is starting, and we are looking at this. You can see this red arrow here. Whenever I see this red arrow, it tells me that that coin is bearish, and you can see the alpha trend is pointing downward. You see, so these are all signal or signs to me that dominance is going to drop drastically to about 58%. For this week. That's what I'm anticipating to take place in this week. Now, if we bring things closer, Then we bring in the alpha trend. Sorry, we bring in the fib tool. We pluck it from. Let me pluck it from the bottom of this move. Yeah, the top of that move. Let's see where we have the 0.382 zone. You can see here, guys, it's clear. This zone is sitting at around 0. Yeah, it's around 55.79%. So we expect Bitcoin dominance to drop at least to 58 no 55.79%. And if say we don't get some sort of rejection there, then we might as well expect it to drop right down to the 50% price point, or yeah, like the middle of this movement, like the midpoint of this movement from the bottom to the top of this chart. You can see clearly. Or if price is gonna fail there, let me not use the word price. If dominance is not gonna hold there, then to expect it to get to the golden pocket. Okay, so if we see it goes to the golden pocket, let me just mark this. I love to do this. I want to mark it properly, so it's gonna help me to let's see, alpha trend, daily fib, golden pocket. Yeah, golden pocket. Now I'm gonna take off these areas. I want to mark this also. Yeah, let me mark this one. So mark this one. Yeah. So these are the zones where I'm gonna be paying um, attention closely when I see dominance there. So where we are, if we lose this 50-day moving average, then we're not target this 100-day, and then 200-day moving average, which is going to be around 55.81, as I mentioned. So dominance is good, and if you see dominance keep doing this, then some altcoins are going to fly, going to be doing so well, right? And these altcoins I'm going to share with you guys towards the end of the video. These altcoins are gonna be one of the top altcoins that are gonna make you really massive gains. Trust me. We're gonna stay until the end to get these altcoins, and why I think the altcoins are gonna do really well, this week or the weeks come. Now, dominance looks awesome. Now let's get to USDT dominance, guys. This is also another factor that I am looking at closely. We are in this buy zone. Let me say support area. At the same time, I would say that we are in a zone where you should be looking at to cash out profit from your Bitcoin. Because if Bitcoin is not going to break that 120K level, then dominance is not going to break and close below, at least stay below, let's say, 3.64%. Right? If we see Bitcoin keep moving sideways, then dominance is going to keep moving sideways too. I mean, USDT dominance is going to be moving sideways too. And if we see Bitcoin break, then USDT dominance is going to break too. Now, does it mean that all coins are going to dump? No, all coins are not going to dump. But guys, if all coins are going to be pumping, then Bitcoin is moving sideways. Then we see Bitcoin suddenly take a huge dip and we get into a bear market for Bitcoin. Bitcoin will drag most of these altcoins alongside with Bitcoin, right? So when you're trading, you're investing, try to have a plan. Try to understand what stage or what level we are. If you look at the fear and greed index, I already show you guys, you can see we are at 75. This is great. Okay, and when you start seeing this great, it's time to start looking at profit levels. When are you going to cash out your profit? Do that, do this. It's going to help you enormously. So let's get back here. Now, you haven't seen all of this data. I'm going to now dive to the altcoin data, to see where we are there. So this is total trade. These are all altcoins out there, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is important. Why? Because we don't have to focus only on Ethereum. Let's look at what these other altcoins are doing outside Ethereum and Bitcoin. So this is the weekly time frame. You can see where we are. We are also looking at this at a critical resistance level. Okay, so if this is sitting at a critical resistance level, and you look at dominance here at a critical support level, you can see here that's USDT dominance at this support level, then it means where we are with total trade, we are at a zone where we should be expecting to cash out some profit from your altcoins that have already pumped. So the altcoins that you are holding, that are doing well right now, you should be cashing out profit. Whenever you see price or anything at resistance, you are selling. Whenever you see it as support, you are buying. So in this case, is the opposite direction. It means the altcoins that have been doing so well, let's say Ethereum and the rest, if you're holding them, then catch out some profit. Even though we say Ethereum might be going to 10K, but if you're trading this, then this is a right zone to cash out profit. I'm going to show you guys the chart of Ethereum as well. So looking at this now, I would say that we are looking bullish for altcoins, and at the same time, we are looking like we are in a danger zone where we can expect a certain thing. Okay, now if say we see price move sideways, let's say sideways on the weekly time frame from where we are right now, then there's high chances we can break and target, let's say, go to 2 trillion. Okay, we can go to 2 trillion and even more above that. From there, we don't know how far price is gonna go to the upside. Let's say dominance, total trade dominance. We don't know how far it's gonna go to the upside. Now, looking at total plus all altcoins out there, like excluding the top 10, you can see that we are still at a critical zone. Let me not say critical zone, sorry guys. We are at a buy zone for this, like looking at um the altcoin market, excluding the top 10 in the space. So this is a buy. So like this now represent the altcoin that haven't yet done anything. Like one of the altcoin that I'm going to share with you guys here is Aptos. Okay, so I just give you guys a hint. Aptos. Now this have to come at least towards this higher to be equal to what we saw with total 2 and total 3. You can see, if I go quickly to see the total 2, you can see the same metrics here with total 2. Let's go quickly. You can see it's still at this key area here. So only total, excluding the top 10, is doing bad, meaning the all coins that we're going to share we're going to see today are doing bad. So now let's get into those altcoins. Be ready. As I mentioned, the first is Aptos. Let's go to Aptos. I want to like be straightforward with you guys and make you understand why Aptos is one of my big players. Aptos is one of the top blockchain in the space. Okay, when it comes to activities on the chain, developers on the chain, Aptos is one of the top blockchain out there, layer one blockchain out there. And looking at where price is and where price was, look, price went right up to about $20. Let me just bring in the the chart of Aptos so we see clearly where we are with Aptos. Okay, Aptos APT. If you see where we are with Aptos, guys, you're gonna be shocked from where price has been to where price is we currently with this bad boy. Okay, and it's not that the coin is bad or this, that's not it. It's not about that, and I think the reason why Aptos is the the reason why price is not doing that much is because of the total supply and the supply in circulation. You can see they still have lot out there that they need to bring in circulation. They have only 1 million APT in circulation. Then the total is 1.13 billion APT. So I think as they keep releasing more, it also impact the price of Aptos. Now, if you go to the all, you see that look at where this bad boy went to. Yeah, he went right up to about 19, 18, give or take 18 dollars. So from where we are currently, if you look at what has happened in the past, each time price is around this oversold area, price always bounce back. Price comes to this oversold area, price always bounce back. Yeah, bounce back. But this time around, price has been here for a long time, meaning the bounce here can even take us to even more higher highs, right? So I just want you guys to see where we are with Aptos, and also to understand that looking at the daily time frame, the weekly time frame, we are at the bottom. If you look at what price has been doing in the past, came here, pumped, came here, it pumped, now we are here. So you should be rest assured that we're gonna pump at least to closer, let's just say Maybe if I draw a trend line here, they just say this bad boy is following a pattern here. If I draw a trend line here, right, you can just say, okay, if price hit that trend line, you're gonna cash out your profit, right? So if we see price just go do something like this, let me bring in, yeah, if price goes straight there, then you can cash out your profit. To expect price to dump again there, cash out profit, dump again there, cash out profit, dump again there, boom, So yeah, I mean, it can be playing out like that. Who knows? This is crypto, anything can happen. Trust me. Okay. The next I have here, guys, is dot polka dot. And look at Polkadot. It's the same thing with if you look at the structure here where price is currently. Guys, these are top blockchain in the space, like top solution. You can see, look at this tip back then around, let's see, what time was this? This was around don't allow cookies. This was around when? Monday, that was 2021. Yeah, that was 2021. Ever since we saw this bad boy flopping, and we haven't really seen any recovery back to key level. But now, if you look at where price has been before, this is about, let's say, $12 for the dot, and we are here. So this is pretty simple and easy that we are gonna can see this week will be the decisive week to take this bad boy to the moon. See, price is already around this zone here. Trying to close above the alpha trend, and the moment price close above the alpha trend, then we are gone to target. We are going to target the 50 moving average, and from there we go to the 200 moving average, and from there, boom, to Valhalla. So we are still good to go. We're still in a good position or good situation with dot polka dot. So guys, keep an eye on Polkadot. Is gonna really make you guys massive gains. The next I have here is Theta. Guys, I have been keeping my eyes on this bad boy for a while now, and you can see this bad boy has already closed above the alpha trend. So the next thing we are waiting to see is price hit the 50 moving average on the weekly time frame. So where we are currently, don't expect to see price come back here. So you can buy this coin, and then maybe if you want to like swing trade this, you can have your stop loss right below here, under here around 0.8126. Then take the right to this area here where the alpha trend printed the sell signal. So if we are to if yeah, this is a buy for me. Yeah, it's a buy. Then it'll take us to this 1.2. Let me just mark the zone for you and for myself. So this area where the alpha trend printed the sell signal, this is the buy zone, and we are already at the buy zone. And this is the take profit zone, the first take profit zone. Yeah, before we're gonna expect price to cool down a little bit. Then we expect the next Y to take us to at least $2. Right? Yeah, so yeah, it makes sense. You can see if we zoom out, you can see that this zone should be a critical resistance and support zone. We're gonna build more contracts here before we take the price back to the upside. So this is gonna be a quick gains for you. Like if you wanna get in data, yeah, get in data. By the way, guys, if you want to trade any of these coins, you can buy this on BitRenix, can buy this also on Bybit, or you can also get it on Binance. All the links are found below this video. Just go there and you're gonna see my affiliate link there to buy this. You can see start with Bybit, Bluefin, Bitfinex, Hyperliquid, Binance. So if you use my link, then you're gonna get some awesome vibe for me. By the way, make sure you join my free Telegram community. Go there. There are other guys there where you can chat with, you can communicate with. I have guys there that are not active all the time, but when they see relevant information, they're gonna try as hard as possible to help you accordingly. And yeah, join my free Telegram group. Just go here and click on this link here, and you're gonna be part of my free Telegram community. Now let's get to the next coin, which is Baby Dogecoin. I know you guys have been waiting for me to talk about Baby Dogecoin. Like you guys know, Baby Dogecoin is one of um one of my baby, or my babies, and I haven't talked about my baby for a while now. Yeah, no hard feelings. Just I didn't have any reason to talk about baby Dogecoin, but now I think I have a reason to talk about baby Dogecoin. I think price is at a key area where we should be paying attention to this bad boy. Now, okay, actually, I want to bring the old chart of the Dogecoin. So, because it's important I see what has happened, what has transpired in the past before we come to the current chart of the Dogecoin. So, now, I want you guys to see this. I always talk about this. Last time I talked about it and it happened, and now I'm talking about it. So if you want, you listen. If you don't want, it's all. Of course, I'm no financial advisor. I'm here to share with you guys what I'm doing. So I'm just sharing with you guys my stuff. Now, look at this bad boy. This bad boy is moving in a pattern. Like Babylon's coin is one of the most easiest coin to make money from. Oh wait, okay. You see, TA is boss. Each time price does something like this, go up. Let me mark this properly. Go up, come down. You see, you go up again, you come down again, you go up again, you come down again, you go up again. Now it has come down again. What do you think is going to happen from where we are currently? Looking at what is happening with Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, SRP, and the top coins all out there. What do you think when money starts flowing to these low cap altcoins? I showed you guys the chart of the top cryptos out there, including the top 10 in the space. You can see that these are the coins that are still yet to pump. That will fill the gap of the chart I showed you guys earlier. So we are gonna pump to maybe higher highs. Okay? Because this project is still in flavor. It has flavor. You know, they haven't they haven't stopped building. They have a huge community on X. They keep building partnership with Dubai. Like I think they are yet to stay like for the next 10 years. Like, I mean, yeah, 5, 10 years. Because they guys who mean business. They are in business. They are making money. So why would they stop making money because of you? No, they won't stop making money. So they're gonna keep building and adding more value to the project, to the coin, to enable them to bring in more retail investors and institutional investors like me and you. Retail and the big guys who are in Dubai and other places. So guys, this bad boy is in a good spot to buy. So buy and leave it there. Don't trade it. If you trade it, you're gonna be wrecked, you're gonna liquidate you. Just buy it and leave it there. Okay? And come back when you hear me say, oh, it's time to sell this bad boy. But for now, I think you should actually um get this bad boy. I'm not your financial advisor, but get this bad boy at least. The next I got here for you guys is no other biggest boy than ARB. That's Arbitrum. And Arbitrum has been making waves recently because of partnerships and so on and so forth. But guys, looking at where price is for Arbitrum, I would say that we are like it looks bad and good because of the project, so like the fundamentals of the project. And I think the reason why we see Arbitrum keep dropping like this in value is because um there's a lot of supply which is being released to the market. I think maybe when you release the supply, there are no more buyers to buy it, and from as a result, it's gonna cause the price to dump, right? But generally, looking at this all season, right, I think arbitrage is gonna pump at least to this higher about 1.2. Let's say at least, yeah, that should be. We want to be safe. We want to be in a good spot, right? So this should be at least the zone where you should anticipate price to get to this zone here. Okay, at least that's half of this move. This makes sense. Okay, and if price is not able to get there, then we should expect price to keep going even more downward. The Arbitrum is one of those coins out there to make you massive gains this week. But now look at these guys on the daily time frame. Look at this. Do you see a pattern here? Yeah, you can see it. Ever since price left the zone, let me just guys look. I don't care what you know about like what influencer you're following. I don't care what you've learned about cryptocurrency. What I don't know is whenever you see price of any asset, the price of any asset, focusing on a particular trend, follow the trend, follow the money, zoom out and see. It's easy to zoom out and see. Look, how is price moving on this daily time frame? You can see price is moving like this, forming higher highs and higher lows. You can see little drop. You see dip. You see here. You see here. And what do you think will happen again? Maybe keep on going to the down to the upside. But let me show you guys what you should be looking at here. You see, price hasn't been able to break each time price. You see, it formed this support here, support here, support here, support here. You see, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, and a resistance here. So if this price break and close below here, then this movement is invalidated. We are going to be back to maybe this other area here, this zone here. Okay, so price is still below, which is still above, which means we are bullish on until we see price fail to go and make higher highs from where we are before. We can expect that price can go even more downward to target this key area. But for now, I will not recommend you to buy Arbitrum like currently on the daily time frame. I will recommend you to wait for breakout first, before you buy. You can see if we zoom out, you can see wait for breakout and retest. So if you see price do something like this for Arbitrum, you see it should be a zone where you're looking at. Price have to break, close above this zone, like go up, come back, go up, come back there, then you're buying there, take it to the upside. You would have bought here, at this zone, it would have been a good spot to buy, or you would have bought at this area here, so just wait for price to do what price wants to do, then you buy when price retraces back to key levels. So looking at Arbitrum, I would say that price is looking bullish, but at the same time, I want the best entry. But guys, again, if you are playing the long game, okay, if you just want to hold this for the next 6 months, the next 3 months, then good and fine. You are still in the accumulation zone. Okay, this is the accumulation zone for Arbitrum. Don't feel as if okay. I mean, now I'm talking to those who are who you want to swing trade this bad boy. Okay, just buy and hold it. For those who are day trading it, maybe you can drop down to the 4 hours time frame to see where price is. Let me just take off clean my chart a little bit so you guys don't get confused. You can see if you have to trade this, it's still already late to buy, except we want to go really drop down to the 50 minutes time frame, and then maybe yeah, it's still you can see on this time frame if you want to buy. Like no guys, it's not good to buy right now, right? It's not good. The structure is not good to buy right now. And if you must buy right now, then you are just maybe gambling. So you are just anticipating that this should be the low year, of this movement. Then you put your stop loss here, then you buy, then you target like just quick trade scalp, target this high here, yeah. So that's that for Arbitrum. Which one haven't I mentioned to you guys yet? Let me see, guys. If you have any coin, you can still share with me, and I'm gonna do my best to comment on it. Let me see which other coin I haven't yet shared with you. Okay, the last one here I got for you guys is Awif. Guys, this one is a buy. Like, okay, let me not say it's a buy without um looking at the chart. But again, I'll say it's a buy. You see, okay, look at where we are for Awif. Look at this. This is the zone. This is the accumulation zone. In crypto, we have accumulation zone and take out profit zone. Okay, and the accumulation zone is always at the the support of the support on the higher time frame, and the take profit zone is always at the resistance or on the higher time frame. Okay, like if you look at this now on the weekly time frame, on the weekly time frame, you see price get here, then you start looking at opportunity to cash out profit. So this should be sell and buy. Now this zone are zones where you just allow price to roll and then you cash out your profit when price get there. Okay, so if we now say this should be the buy zone and take a profit zone, so we're looking at around 5x for ARO. Okay, based on the weekly setup. And if you mark this, you see that you are good to buy. And even guys, even if price give you, let's say if we just go to half of this move here, just half of this move on the weekly time frame, okay, it can also be an amazing gain for you. Let's see, half of this move is how many percent? Let's see, it's gonna be about around $26. That's gonna be amazing gains for you. So whatever situation you find yourself, you should be making money somehow. Maybe you're not able to catch the whole move, but look at the zone. Don't rush. It will pump. Everything you are holding that has value and has good fundamental is gonna pump someday during this period. Just that price have to rotate from the top to the bottom. That's how the crypto market works. So Awif AR is also in a buy zone. And guys, I've taken everything chronologically to show you why I think we are gonna be on a massive altcoin season for this bad boy. I see one guy is talking about Audi. Yeah, Audi. Let's see where we are with Audi currently. Let me see where we are with Audi. Let's see. Okay, yeah, guys, this one is like I think I talked about Audi. That was last week. I talked about Audi, yeah. And those of you if you would have bought Audi, you'd have been in a good spot. But I'm not gonna buy Audi. I didn't buy Audi. I'm gonna explain to you guys why I didn't buy Audi. Now, if I zoom out, yeah, there are things I want to see before I buy any coin. Okay. Now, you see, my indicators are very important because they are like the way I build them myself. The way I build them is I build them in a way that I want to follow the money, and I want to follow volume, and I want to follow the market makers trading model. Now, I would have bought this coin a long time ago when I saw this movement here, but I needed confirmation. Okay, now I have my confirmation, so I can buy this coin now with with trust or with certainty that we are going to hit the 50-day moving average here. This blue moving average here, this blue line. This is the 50-day moving average. So regardless the time frame, this is how I use the alpha trend. Whenever, okay, let me just zoom this. Whenever I see price, regardless what time frame I am looking at, I'm looking at, I want to see price stay above the alpha trend. This is the alpha trend, this trend indicator here. If price stays above the alpha trend, I want to see at least two candles above the alpha trend. Then I know that they are making like they are marking price to take us to the next level, or they are preparing to take us to the next level or to reverse price. Okay, you can see here price tried here, one, two, it failed. Price came back here, you can see back again, and price succeeded to stay above the alpha trend. Now dropping on the daily time frame for all the, you can see what happened. You see price struggled and stayed above the alpha trend, but it couldn't stay there for a long time. It came back down there. And what has been happening here? You see, price reject this zone immediately. This movement here was just a confirmation that we are back in an uptrend. So price had to come back to retest this zone here, this key area here, this area where price rejected the 50-day moving average. And what do I do? whenever I see price behave like this, okay, and when price print a buy signal, I take the line, like I take a draw, because this buy signal was created based on high volume. So I take um this horizontal line here, I draw it from the bottom of this candle where the buy signal was created, and I take it to the top of that movement. Now I cannot create a range. This range is where I'm gonna buy this coin whenever I see price get there. Now in this case, I wouldn't have buy this coin here. If like seeing this buy signal, I wouldn't have buy it there. I'd have waited for price to even pump, then I buy when price get back there. So I would have bought this coin here on the weekly time, on the daily time frame, and another I would have sold, like seeing 1 2, you know drop. I would have bought again, like immediately I saw this huge engulfing candle, and it was a like a bullish engulfing candle, with um green vector candle. Okay, this would have been buy for me. I've bought this instantly without a blink, because this is a bullish engulfing candle. Then I would have taken the right to the top of this move, which is this moving average here. Just that I don't have the bottom moving average here. Let me just bring the bottom moving average. Let me go to audio. Then I'll show you guys another thing that I do yeah, when it comes to let's see. Okay, so looking at this on the daily time frame, okay, I would have bought here, then I sell at the bottom moving average. You see, my indicators, they're the best, like the best, in the space. I would have bought here, as I mentioned, then I would have sold here. Now looking at this, let's go back here. This is already on, let's see. So now looking at current price action, okay, look at what you should be looking at right now. You see, this was the candle that created this buy signal here. Okay, now what happened? You see, if you would have marked this, if you knew about this system, you would have marked this zone here below. You mark this one up. Yeah, you see, we have created a zone for you to buy. Now, because price, this buy took us up there and reject this second zone that price retraced to, you can see that this should be the zone to buy, and then take us back to this area here, this top here. At least if you are trading this, it will be around $13. Now if I have to bring in my liquidity zones, we bring it here so you see properly. Now if I go to the 4 hours time frame, then zoom out, see that this move here should take us at least guys, to about, let's say, 12. You can see we have liquidity here about 12 and $13. You can see we have liquidity here. So I mean, guys, I love my indicators because they give me perspective as to what price is doing. But if you want to learn all of this in full, you want me to teach you this, of course I'm going to do my best to teach you. Make sure you join my free Telegram community. Then yeah, comment below that you want to learn, and I'm going to do my best to teach you what you must learn, or what you need to know about how to use this indicator. Yeah, I think I should start a new session. Like ever since I ended my last session, I haven't done any session. I think I should start a new session for the next 3 months. Like I mean, it's a 3 month session where I take you one on one, until yeah you learn like most of the systems that I'm using here, most of my indicators that I'm going to teach you how to use it, and so on and so forth. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have lights, like good lights here, but the drill. We are here, and yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna do the same thing. You guys, hopefully you enjoyed the show today, and don't forget to share, like, comment. See you the next one. Bye bye. Ciao.